Now, this great venue has hosted some memorable playoff games over the years, and these Bear fans are hoping to make some new memories today at Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between our visitors and the Chicago Bears. This is taken about 7 yards deep. It's a foot race. He's at the 40. Touchdown. Officially, that goes down as a kick return of 107 yards. What a run. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by McCrane, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
On the set. Check Mike 11. Okay. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. And it looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves him with 7 yards to go on 3rd down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. To return is Taylor. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
On the set. General West. 55 to Mike. All day, baby, all day. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Under 10, under 10, 10. Kill.
On 1st down, it's Taylor, and he powers his way up past the 30. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Here we go again.
Taylor. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Come on, set. 10 Lobo. Hey, Foxtrot. Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat. Get him. Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55. Watch the pass.
Back to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A big pickup there for the Eagles' 1st down, 18 yards.
Here we go.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
You takes 3. You 218, chopper. You got tight right there. Ready?
They run with Taylor. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Taylor. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 14 yards there and an Eagle 1st down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. It's Taylor. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. That 2nd down play nets a -4. Now, that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there because trying it is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the 1st down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Hey, high 7. Defense focus. Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. Go.
They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
The 3rd down pass. Intended for John Ross.
Here's Matthew McCrane now for the field goal try. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. A great effort there. Taking it in. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Extra point by McCrane, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
You don't know no better.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. And in this very cold night air, how much harder, Charles, is it to hang on to that football?
It's a lot harder, and I know for the most part we think about a ball being slick when there's rain or snow, any type of moisture. But when it's cold and dry like this, and it is cold, it's all.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. John Ross, a touchdown on a. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Extra point by McCrane, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard
Let's go.
line.
Let's do this.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a run with McCaffrey. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
Being chased out left. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Over 30 yards there. And first downs on 3 consecutive plays now.
That's another Bears.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On the ground, McCaffrey. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Eagles' 27-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down, Fields. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. Looking to throw. Fields. And this is caught. It's Parker. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. 45, 45. Mike, 45. All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go. Off. Hey, let's get this. Let's go.
On 4th down, Fields. And he's got his man on the out route. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report in a bit. The coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Yo. 22, jet, bomber. 22, jet, bomber. Hassan.
Operating from the gun, Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
6 guy. Check 6 guy. Watch out.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? Because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear 1st down. A first trip to the red zone for the Bears. 1st and 10 right at the 20.
Mike 6. I'm coming.
From the gun, Fields. Into the hands of his running back, Marlon Mack. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice gain.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Back to throw. Fields to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Let's go. Check Mike 11. I got him. Come on. Hey, check Mike 11. Watch the run. Hey, check Mike 11. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here. Hey,
from the gun on 3rd down, Fields. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. From 8 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half. Now, the scoreboard still does not look good, but at least they polished off that goose egg.
Yeah, they've been thoroughly outplayed in the first half. Finally, a little spark of life, but it's going to take a lot more to add to that flame for them to thoroughly get back into this one.
Fielded about a yard deep. Gets around him. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
ready, break.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way. I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, You might want to think about them right here.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. And the defense obviously expecting run as well, as they're going to shut that one down at the line of scrimmage. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go. 60 outlaw.
Double dog, that's the way.
Ready.
One more time, they'll keep it on the ground. He's got room to run past the 20. And he's into the clear. And touchdown. A big play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Extra point by McCrane, up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Bears take over.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game.
Come on now, let's go. Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Hey, man up, D. Man up, D. Rush in. Rush in. Run.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11. Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11.
Looking to throw. Fields gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Now, he's been a busy man out of the backfield. They've looked his way quite a bit so far in this game.
Nice job there defensively, though, adjusting, because a couple of his earlier catches, he was wide open. Not that time.
You mentioned the key word, adjustment. A better cover man on him now in space.
Now they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Win championships, baby.
Operating from the gun, Fields. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 29-yard line. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey, and he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
No. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 25-yard line.
Echo! Mike 8! Get your swerve on!
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fields into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward, and he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Parker, the intended target. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line.
Go!
Motion. Mike 55! Hey, eat!
Go!
Tackles! Mike 5-5.
2nd and 13.
Watch the slant!
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
Switch on travel. Yes!
Motion.
Hey, wahoo! On the ball. Get it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left into a double team, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Check 50.
Go. Kill. Alert 3. 61. Match box. Mike 52. Let it go.
They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
To throw on 2nd down. Fields. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. This quarterback now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. McCaffrey. McCaffrey with a first down and more. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. 31 yards there and a first down.
That's another Bears first down. First down and goal to go.
1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, Fields. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. So 1st down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Fields. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Bears get a bit closer. Well, Charles, fans around here, they were already talking Super Bowl. They've made plans. You just can't look past anybody in this league, especially this deep into the playoffs.
You would think that every year that message would sink in, and it feels like every year we see something like this, especially the way they're handling them. All right, you didn't expect this part to happen, but when you're playing this deep in the playoffs, every team's dangerous.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Flushed out right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. Tight end Irv Smith, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
Even though that one was incomplete, you could see the training that went into that play. He gets out of the pocket, ends up moving to his right. All he's trying to do, though, extend the life of the play. Keep it alive, hoping someone would pop free.
Was able to take a pretty good shot with a deep ball, but incomplete. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Wild Bill. Check, 55 to Mike. Check, 55. Deep grip.
He'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
45's the Mike. 45's the Mike.
Throwing on 1st down. Fields. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
2nd and 5 at the 39-yard line.
2nd and 5. Escaping the pressure, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Chandler Jones, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 14.
45's the Mike. Hey, defense, let's go. 45. Mike, 45.
From the gun, Fields. And that is incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was the big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
I'm coming for you, son.
On 4th down, Fields.
I got you, boy.
And this is going to be incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Gotta get this stop here, D. Smooth. Mike 55. I got it. Mike 55.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Chris Jones busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Second and long. Flush to his right. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Hey, Alpha, y'all playing the wrong football. Hey, check Mike. Watch out. Come on.
They'll look to throw here. Eluding the pressure right. He wants it all for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he will take it on out to the 20-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey, and he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
You can't block me.
Hurry.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down.
Even.
Mike 8. It's been a long day for you. Mike 8.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up.
Mike 8.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Hey, check Mike.
On 4th down, Fields. And it's caught by Parker. A good pickup, 17 yards and a bare 1st down. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
3 down. 45. Mike, 45.
Stop your whining.
Operating from the gun, Fields. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Hey, check Mike 45.
To throw again, Fields. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. So the Eagle offense coming on here as they'll try for 2 points.
Here we go, D. Hey, it's just,
Hey, Charlie.
It's just me and you. Mike 55.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded at the goal line. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off near the 26. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Cut.
61, matchbox white.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
Hey, seam 6.
Mike,
Hey, hit it.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Going deep downfield for Ross. This is caught inside the 15. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. McCrane on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
46. Bears 13.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
And what a ride it has been. NFC champs, they have punched their ticket to the biggest show in sports.
And what a way to get there. To go the entire season and then play for the right to go to the Super Bowl and the right to call themselves NFC champs. Elation has to abound.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, we'll see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.